I bid you greetings, my watchers of this. So this time I've decided I'm just gonna go through some of the crap that I have. Let's start with my video cards here. As you can see, a nice collection. And here we got a S3 Trio 64V. I'm not sure if that'll autofocus. So my camera is definitely a piece of crap. Yeah, so actually you can. So anyway, yeah, S3 Trio 64V. Interestingly, this is the exact same hardware that Microsoft Virtual PC emulates as the video card, which is, pretty interesting, if you're like a super nerd. This is a Radeon RV100. Now, some may wonder, well, how do you know this? Are you genius? And I mean, I am, but, at this point, I just read this tag here, which of course is blurry and you can't read it because my camera's a piece of crap. Moving on, we've got a Trident card. Trident was a very I'm going to one day pull the driver out of those trucks and just, smash their brains out. God, nah, they're just doing their job. So anyway, as I was saying, a Trident card. Alright. It's in pretty bad shape. Some of the pins are bent there. This is very pointless if everything's all blurry. So I'll just, keep it a safe distance away. And so yeah, Trident TGUI 9440-1. 1994 is the copyright date, so clearly this is old. That's really the only word to describe it. It's PCI. LG December 595. Inventory number 6. Okay, that's boring. Okay, so we've managed to put half of you to sleep so far. I'm sure that's not so bad. Is this one you ask? Which you have to ask because you can't see a bloody thing from this crappy camera. This is a Cirrus Logic. That's pretty much all I can get from this. If you want to know the FCC ID. Some of the chips are in pretty bad shape. It's also 1994, so also PCI, no surprising now, I guess. It's more recent. GeForce 5500 FX. Or 5500, depending on how pedantic you are, I guess. So yeah, it's in pretty bad shape. I actually had to take the fan out of, where is it? Out of this card. Right here, I had to take the fan out of it. This one's a 6200 FX. You may wonder, now BC, why do you take the fan out of a 6200 FX and put in a 5500 FX? Well, this one's AGP. And, well, I was using AGP at the time. This one's obviously just crappy PCI. And I mean, trust me when I say any AGP card is pretty much going to knock the socks off of an a PCI card in performance. And 6200 isn't that great of an upgrade from a 5500. Unless, of course, they're both the same bus type. So, here's one I've never actually used, strangely enough, although I did buy it. All-in-Wonder 9000. I get this because it's on a tag right there. 64 megabytes. I quickly got more cards with more video memory. So another Trident card. This one's an AGP card. I didn't even know I had an AGP Trident card. 3D Image 9750. This one I think is interesting because I'm pretty sure this is also an integrated card type. So, take that as an A. Copyright 93, so it's probably old. Oh, wait, no. Chip says 97, so it's probably newer than some of the other ones here. Matrox MGA. 64-bit graphics, yeah, I'm sure. Copyright 1997. It's pretty much all there is for excitement. I think it's AGP, but yeah. No, wait. No, it's definitely PCI. It's PCI. Yeah, matches this other card here while you guys are staring at my bed blanket there. Ignore that. another MGA card. This one is definitely AGP, so you know. Copyright 1988, it's a year newer than the other one. Doesn't say 64-bit graphics, which is kind of disappointing. This one served me well for many years. ATI Rage Pro Turbo AGP, 8 megabytes of video memory, AGP, which I suppose would be pretty much implied by the name, AGP. So, yeah, it's pretty much half failed, probably doesn't work now, I don't know. Here's a mystery card that I still don't know what it is. It says copyright 1998 STB Systems. I'm not actually to use it, so I don't exactly know what it is. It's probably some crappy offshoot video card brand. All it has is single VGA connector on the side here, which you of course see as a giant blur. Another Cirrus Logic card right here. You can see it's a single VGA connector, and that blurriness is starting to piss me off. Alright. So, yeah, that was that. Pretty crappy. I have no idea how much memory half of these things have. This one's interesting. Oh, that didn't sound good. Trident TVGA 8900D. Now, you may be looking at it and saying, well, what's so interesting about this? ISA. That is how old this is. ISA. It's an ISA card. Yeah, I know. See, the copyright date, actually it's 1994, so it's the same age as some of the PCI cards I have, which is it's definitely a late runner in as far as ISA video cards go. Here's one I never used. Oh wait, I think I did use this. What is this? ATI Radeon 9250, I think. Oh yeah, see, it's right there. Radeon 9250. Oh yeah, I'm awesome. PCI 256 megabytes. Actually use this. Wow. 3 connectors. Can't believe I actually use that, actually. S3 Verge on board, which is kind of funny because it's clearly not on board if it's on this card. I wonder if anyone's been sued because of that. Designed and assembled by ATL in Canada. Not sure why the active template library would go to the effort of assembling video cards, but you know, who am I to argue with Microsoft's various component libraries? NVIDIA GeForce 2MX. Again, I'm aiming these because, you know, you can't read a bloody thing with a crappy piece of shit camera I own. Pardon my language. What have I not explored here? Well, let's actually look crapper to the left of me. TV Wonder, not very exciting. Kind of boring, actually. It's a game controller here, some kind of Sidewinder thing that I never used. I know, I never used it, right? So why did I buy it? I don't know. I think it was like $8. And I mean, it was in a big box, and I was pretty impressed by that. Also, this could be very useful for Sega games. Of course, I'm never going to use it for Sega games, because it's a gamepad joystick. So, you know, that's what I get for not really thinking ahead. Now, I have a few more cards to go through here. Creative Lab sound card. It's not bad. It's actually quite good. I'm lying. It's a piece of shit. This one is probably also crappy. These are pretty much generic cards, these two here. This one is probably my favorite video card ever, right here. It's freaking huge for one thing. Sound Blaster R32. Oh yeah, 1992 is when it was made, or the copyright date, I should be more specific. Oh, I didn't notice this jumper here. DRAM EN. I just put this over here, you know. Totally couldn't do anything bad. It's probably broken anyway. Yeah, I used this until I upgraded to Windows XP, actually. And you know, now that I think about it, XP is like 10 years old, so that must have been a long time ago. This is my good old friend, AMD K6-2, 350 MHz CPU. Why do I keep it? I don't know. Don't ask me stupid questions. Sound Blaster Live. This came in my Dell 4400. Some proprietary piece of crap that doesn't actually accept the Sound Blaster Live drivers, so you're pretty much screwed if you want to use it in anything other than the Dell that it came with. Here's another Creative Lab sound card. This one's interesting also because, again, ISA. I have several ISA cards, none of which are useful at all, and I probably should throw them all out, but whatever floats my boat, I suppose. An Audigy card, which isn't actually an Audigy card as much as it is, well, sorry, it's an Audigy SE. Now, the SE, they say, stands for something like 2nd edition, but, you know, it really stands for a shitty edition, because this thing sucks that, exactly. Basically, it provides host-based processing, which is totally freaking pointless. It says it's an upgrade to motherboard audio, but it's exactly the bloody same. It's just using a driver to emulate this. Okay, I'm going to go out there and kill them once I can be bothered, which is never. So, what was that? Ah, yes, the Audigy SE Shitty Edition. That's what it is. It's a shitty edition. Why? I just covered that. Don't make me recover it. I'm gonna get heated and I'll just lose all track of time. I will be right back because I'm running out of time to record because this camera sucks ass. And I'm back once again. After much thought, I decided to close the window so that those evil trucks can't screw with my wonderful videos. You know, they're so awesome and blurry and annoying. And yeah. So let's move on to network cards. Another network card. I'll just throw that haphazardly over there, but it certainly got damaged. Oh well. Yeah, and this is actually no exception. I have ISA cards for them as well. These are some generic, you know... What? Oh, yeah. SMCs? SMC? Basically, there's... Can't really tell. I think it's SMC. Oh no, that one's just a generic one. There's the SMC. 3Com, some parallel tasking 2, and then illegible letters on the front there. Oh no. Etherlink XL PCI. Probably some Win thing. Oh, there's 3Com as well. Which again, you can't see. It's blurry and annoying to read. Why do they use bright yellow? It's like I'm stuck in the freaking 70s or something. This one's interesting. You can't really see it, which kind of ruins the whole idea. 8-bit. 8-bit Ethernet card. Have you ever seen such a thing? I don't know. Crap, no, wait, no. No, it's not Ethernet. Because that's the wrong kind. That's telephone cable. So clearly this is a modem of some description. Which means it makes a hell of a lot more sense. Ethernet. Why the hell did I think it was Ethernet? That's the stupidest idea ever. So yeah, it's a modem card that will never be used in a bajillion years. Another Ethernet card. How many flipping Ethernet cards do I have? Here's another modem. Another 8-bit modem, no less. Because, you know, you can never have too many of those. It's another network card, one of the old weird funky ones that uses a coaxial cable and requires like 10 gerbils moving on one of those wheel things that the gerbils love to run on. Good times, good times. Just move this crap out of the way. Probably sit on it, but you know, probably best for it. Just quick death. We got 2 hard drives here. Well, technically we have 3, but the other ones are way over there and I like grabbing them. This one's Fujitsu Limited. Limited, presumably, of course, referring to the fact that its storage space is finite, as opposed to infinite, like this one. Which, oh no, never mind, this one's limited as well. Damn, and I thought they perfected unlimited storage. I particularly love some of the fine print here, which naturally you can't see because my camera's a piece of shit. May be manufactured under one of the following U.S. patents. You know, you think they'd, you know, keep track of what patents it is manufactured under? I mean, I'm pretty sure they can keep track of that type of thing, but no, instead they just say, well, I think it was one of these ones. Well, obviously I'm being facetious, but... So anyway, this one's model number MPC3043AT, this one's MBPB 3021AT, -E for both of them. Now, you may not think it's significant, and neither do I, but somebody does somewhere, I'm sure of it. It's made in the Philippines, so That's pretty meaningless. But as you can see, this one's black, this one's silver. That means nothing. Yeah, so I'll just... Oh, how big are they? It's a good question, actually. Let's see, it says it on the fine print here, which of course you won't be able to see. You just have to take my word for it. This one's MPB Thea 21. This one's 2.16 gigabytes. Yeah, no, you can almost store like a whole video on there. This one's Thea 43. This one's 4.32 gigabytes, but it's actually not anymore because I accidentally sent CD-ROM firmware to it, and suddenly it became 2 gigabytes. Yeah, life's an adventure there, isn't it? There's 2 more drives here. I'll just move those while jerking the camera crazily. This one's... Oh man, I'm gonna remember. Corner... I only have 1 corner drive. Let's see. Cylinders 1651, head 16, sectors 63. 950 megabytes or so. Maybe a gigabyte, depending. Assuming 32K a sector, I guess. That's not right though. So anyway, and there's this one, which I know is 50 megabytes. That's right, 50 megabytes. A whole, you can almost store an entire, like, MP3 on one of these. It's insane. This one's also labeled dud, but it wasn't, at least, well, not last time I tried it. Copyright 1998. Yeah, no, 1988, not 1998. Pretty old stuff I got here. Gets older. Got some disk drives. Those aren't very exciting. They're pretty modern, you know. Got a burner over there. Some generic 48X Max drive. Sony burner of some kind. I think I bought for like $9. DVD-ROM drive, and this one, which is probably the oldest thing I own. Well, probably not, but pretty bloody close. This one, most people nowadays, they just figure that CD-ROM drives, oh, they were always IDE, you know. Never did we have totally like a million proprietary interfaces. Well, this one begs to differ. I insist on you. Basically, you needed to have this special 16-bit IF card. I'm not sure what IF stands for. It probably stands for... I can't even think of something funny to call it. Internal flatulence, I guess. I don't know. It probably stands for something important. That makes me sound really stupid when somebody points it out in the comments. Which no one will, because no one really watches my videos. Anyway, so yeah, it needs that. But this also isn't your traditional drive. It comes like this. And you open this and you put the CD in there. Crazy stuff, isn't it? That's what I thought. Also, it redefines speed. It's a 1 times drive. That's right. 1 times. Oh yeah. I use this on the 386 as well. Good times, good times. I think that's all my stuff. Profiled and... Oh, wait. No, there's one more thing. Floppy drive with no front bezel. Where did it go? Nobody knows. It was lost. Well, actually, I took it off, but, you know, it's not quite so mysterious, is it? So, yeah, it's... Oh, and this. Good times with this. Good times indeed. Basically, this is a printer cable. Nothing too exciting. The real question is, why the hell do I have it? I can't answer that question. I'm not authorized. So yeah, printer cable. I threw the printer long ago, but for some reason I've kept this Centronics connected thing. Hey, you never know. It might come in handy. It's already discolored, and you know, maybe I could sell it for like $1 million one day on eBay. Who knows?